going down. Now we're live across the board. It's cool. But it's good to be back. Red Dead Redemption is an insanely good story, and it's really nice to replay it again because of the fabled point of the storytelling that is really introduced into this game that you can really digest in a different spectrum as you play it a second time and getting a hearty meal of story, which is pretty cool. Very rare in today's market in gaming, but when it does happen and it does coexist itself into a point of existence, gee golly, it is pretty nice. I like to think this game's delivered. You know, it's like, oh, what the hell? How did I get a bounty? Arthur, what have you been doing since I've been sleeping? I remember that. It's 5 a.m. Go get Coco. Come on. We'll pay off our debt. That was real men's work back in the day. You just worked, paid off your debt, stayed out of trouble, or you caused the trouble. I did like that quote. Conflict follows wrongdoing as surely as flies follow the herd. That is actually a Doc Holliday quote. I kept doing the whole point of like trying to see if people would know the quotes, and a lot of people actually like found like some did, some didn't. So I figured I'd just like start naming it off in stream. I'd try it different. But looking at our mailbox system, Rhodes is not too far away, and I feel like why not just pay the county that I owe that bounty? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? 2 minutes later, gunshots ensue. Me going, well, that was the worst that could happen. Then 2 minutes later after that, well, I didn't think that this steam carriage could blow up. And yes, they have a steam carriage, I would assume. It's like almost early 1900s. There has to be some like freaking Doc Brown of like the Wild West. Oh, damn it. What the? Yep. Alright now, what is going on here? Why are you off to your side? There's a dead horse. Oh. I feel like I'm playing Duck Hunt right now. He's like, quack. Just drinking. It's like a shooting saloon for them. But they're stationary and this is way easier. Oh, I feel like I got I got that hole in one. Oh, did I knock your head off? Oh, I did this time, right through the eye. He didn't see it coming, I swear. Hey. I hit you organically. Don't need no bullet time. Now go on, horse. Go get home. Coco, come on before we get committed up another $50 crime. No! Oh my gosh. I got scared there. I thought Coco died in that like background shooting. I would have been so on a hellbound rage for like the O'Driscolls. It would have been like a level of 9,000 of a Saiyan. But I thought that'd be kind of cool too. Like, I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z lately, and that shit's been raw. It's been really fun. I'm definitely digging it a lot. Oh crap, let's see here. I'm needing to I think the pixel count on YouTube is a little too high. Surprised my internet didn't completely crash, but I guess that's good stabilization. Let me help it clean itself up. That was very interesting. I'm so actually surprised it survived that long. Like, seriously. Seriously surprised. Anywho. Yes, I don't want you to go over the ridge, but I wanted a really cool camera shot. Go, no. We can survive this. There you go, horse. That was very dangerous. Okay. But where I was getting at with Dragon Ball is like freaking that show is amazing nowadays. I don't know where to begin and end. Like I kind of want to rewatch it again from the start to finish where it's at right now, just because it's like it's just that damn good. It's definitely worth a lot of time, my time. That's saying something nowadays. I should probably put my gun away. Go on, Arthur.
Here.
I forgot what the quick action is for that.
Come on, pal.
But I do know there is another way. More likely it's probably the D-pad. The D-pad always is like your freaking option for everything. Oh. Those are prisoners. I'm not involved in myself in that. I'm just trying to get into the bounty that I owe a lot of money to already and not be seen, and I've already been in an O'Driscoll fight. My hands are already red. This is a great stream. We're like 5 minutes into it and I'm already into chaos. That's Red Dead. That's why I like it. Like, one of the things that, like, the aspectful points that I watched in the South Park episode where they made the parody run of the Red Dead Redemption is that people were picking doing stuff in this game over doing stuff in real life. So it was really interesting to see that, like where they're like, oh, I'm stressed out, I'm just gonna go take myself a walk on the prairie. You know, but it's kind of cool, like that off the top of the point that people were getting into, that this game has definitely given an impact, that people just give their, like, I guess, free time to, like, emoji on.
You want paying, you get back to it.
There's a lot of good animes nowadays. Like Dr. Stone is one that I kind of want to get into. I feel like it might be kind of like worthy of my time, but I feel like that's on Crunchyroll. And like, oh, damn it! I need to see if I can get that off. I really want to see if I can get to Crunchyroll this year. You're busy.
I thought you were sweating a little.
Money to be made
Done.
on the new
You're
railroad.
free across Lemoyne.
Oh, now. Thank you, mister.
Bye.
Yep.
Alright, now, let's go ahead and make ourselves out here. Clean slate. Arthur pays his dues, even if it is stupid. Though, the old Arthur would have probably threw a stick of dynamite at that Liberty Bell. And I have done that. In fact, that's actually the clip art of one of my episodes. It rung really well, though. I was like so impressed with it. I was like, damn. Crazy. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and back ourselves out of the situation right here. And make ourselves a little bit more useful over here. Now, I see that there is a side mission that opened up. Albert Mason. Let's see if we can get up to Mr. Mason. I do believe he's maybe a half day, maybe a quarter day ride up the way.
We're open for business, folks.
Though in truth this man deserves no earthly respect from us, as a sign of respect to our Creator, we pay respect to the dead. Oh, Father, what do we say about a man who lost his way so awfully?
It's been a while since we actually seen a sober reverend.
Carry that awful war with him, rustling horses with a misguided
Just saying, the
gang
reverend
of killers.
Arthur keeps with is always drunk as a skunk.
A brave man, undone by pride, doomed to a life of sin and vice.
Tell it straight, Father.
Sir, we're in a moment of grief.
I feel like that wasn't the best way for Arthur to do that, but I was just going for a casual greet. I feel like that would have been nice.
Let us pray for this man, O Father, provide him mercy. Amen.
Those were kind words, Father.
Maybe. But what good are words?
He seems very troubled.
Hey, boy.
Alright, now, where is my mission point on this? Oh, I totally forgot. Probably have it selected the longer way, but I can make it shorter by going this way. I know a shortcut. It's gonna take a lot of riding, though. A lot of open land.
Yep.
That horse did not want to oblige. He was like, nope, I've already given you enough stamina. But speaking of stamina,
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
well, nothing spells morning like a nice cup of steroids for your horse. Is that all he has? I need to get more provisions. Damn it. I guess we got our cigarettes. Good enough.
Yeah.
Will you quit with that damn Mexican guard?
What's going on here?
Keep clear, we got dangerous foreigner here.
¡Oh, por favor! ¡Necesito ayuda! ¡Help! ¡Voy a matar a ustedes dos!
Hey, politic. I know Spanish too. I won't ask you again. Move.
Okay, not looking to interfere.
Go on. Make yourself scarce.
You're making a big mistake!
Enough of that.
I don't know if they're lawmen or not. Huh. I'm gonna take a gamble here. Say they're not.
I'll do it for you.
¡Te lo dije!
Oh, I guess they are. Damn it. I was just shot his hat off. I don't see why he's so pissed off. It's only a 3-gallon hat now. I gave him a gallon discount. I should have just shot the lock. The law ain't gonna find me. $5 my ass. Come on. Wanna make it 50, you can find me here. I think that's worth the gamble.
Come on now, boy.
Fighting the temptation of wanting to do this, damn it. I really want to mess them up. I know I can. Then, like, that's not really gonna get me the good path. That's just like fighting lawmen to fight lawmen. But I can dupe them by being everywhere they're not. Like some Monty Python shit right there.
Don't let him give us the slip.
Just in the off distance, he sees me all pissed off. Oh, that's great.
Oh no. Yeah. Easy. It's okay.
He definitely saw me. That was the best part because he's like shooting at me right now. Oh, it's alright, girl. Now it's just him and me. Now, I'm going to escape with no dirty deeds. perfect. I feel like that was like the best scenario right there. Like I was just like, okay, I'm gonna dupe them, and then I pissed them off, and then they tried to come at me, and they lost horribly. I feel like I need to fish and get some food for Arthur.
Oh, no, what is wrong with me? Bake the thing, you fool.
That's weird. The system and the fishing's like bugged a little bit.
I got something hooked.
But it's still not bugged enough to get a fish, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, you're okay. I can't put you back.
You literally have to let go and then reinitiate it before you can just hold on to the cast. Oh, you're a little pipsqueak. Come over here, you little fool.
Gotcha, partner.
Let me see if I got any better bait. Kind of blurry. You need to turn up the pixels. This is like HDR 4K, like in 1080p downsized. Look down the little spindle and see what pixels you're at right now, because it shouldn't look blurry. Like I can turn mine all the way up to 1080p and it looks pretty good, but because I'm like downsizing mine right now at 140p and it still looks clear. So I would check yours. That might be it. I mean, I've had that issue too where Facebook's just not that good at intuitively getting it. If it's on auto, it might just be trying to find it, but let me test it real fast, see what's up. I mean, I'd love to just see if it's like messing up, but if not, I'm gonna still fish too. See what's up. Yeah, it looks pretty clear, but I think I see what you're saying. Like the haze is what you're probably talking about, and like the contrast filter. I can definitely see that a little bit. Give me a second real fast. I can fish and tune pixels. I need to do that on my OBS on my Intel though. YouTube's always really good about pixel count. Come on, fish. There you go, a little dude. Okay, let's see here. Select filter, color correction. Likely, I would assume gamma. Keep that one. Single player, yeah. I'm aiming for the good ending on this one. Let's see here. This is a great time to test it. But cheers on that. Like, I appreciate you, sir. I see exactly what you meant by that, and cheers for following. I just saw that too. It seems like Facebook's got up to like some good stuff. But welcome Joel too on top of there. So let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Let's see here. Feel like that doesn't do too much. That makes it a little darker, but it should make it a little clearer. Hold on, I should try to see if I can catch anything.
We're on, my friend.
Oh, that one's actually a pretty big one. Let me let it tire itself out real fast. I'm hoping, yeah, it might be my first bass. Come on, let's slap at a bass, please. Yes, it's a salmon. We can eat salmon tonight. We're gonna eat feast like kings. Alright, let me move this off to the side so I can see the contrast change. Because this is actually a really good spot to like see. That should, like, I feel like adding more contrast helps a lot for the definition. Because when I take away the contrast, it looks super hazy. Give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna Kaioken this to like 30. Just test it, because I feel like that definitely does have a nice effect to it. And then let's see if I can just tune this up to bring it just to have natural brightness to it, not like a gamma brightness. So hopefully that looks a little better. Let me know, community, if that looks cool on Facebook. I'm always down to kind of tune stuff to see if, like, what looks better, because I am running a more advanced filter system now, like with HDR transferring over. So cheers. Oh nice, 720p is like a really good thing. Like, so hopefully that looks a little bit clearer. Let me know though. I kind of think it needs to be a little bit brighter, maybe a tiny bit, but I don't know. Let me try one more thing, and then we will get on. I'm gonna go ahead and catch this fish, and then we're gonna fish out one more time. Oh, look at that! There's a catfish. Get some bait. We're gonna be cooking. We're feasting like
Maybe.
catfish kings. Not being catfished. I don't know if he'll eat it. There's like 2 big ones, and they're right next to the shore. It's an easy catch. Come here, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, I want the fishes because they're so damn delicious. Because I love goldfish. Lino in the house, M7 community member. What's going down, brother? And all new M7 community members alike. I've seen a few new people. And wow, I am trolling for nothing here. These fish are just like, no, we don't want your bread. We're tired of the bread. Do you want cheese on the bread? Kind of good. Okay. Filter. Yes, I got one.
I think yes.
Oh, it's a tiny little pike.
Come here, you.
Let's see here. This might work really well. I'm gonna leave it at 7 and see if it looks decent. Okay.
Sorry, but you're mine.
Now let's set up camp. I've already warranted enough on my situation. I feel like this is a nice little bedrock. I don't know if baiting it for next time will work, but I don't think we're gonna try that. Okay, let's go ahead and put our fishing pole away. Set up camp. Oh, cheers on the share, Lino. Appreciate that, man. Nice to see everyone on this lovely Sunday or Monday morning for some of the community that watches me over across the sea, across the pond. Alright, let's go ahead and craft and cook. Get a good night's rest and see what we can do. It seems like I definitely have fish. Yeah, the menu. Craft and cook. Nice little char fillet. Arthur needs to eat. A lot of this we're just going to be cooking to feed him. He's a hungry man. I wonder if, like, it would be cool if we could put like a chef's hat on him and be like, you know, like make him like the Ramsay of the West. You know, he like busts in a saloon and be like, alright, your standards are shit. You can't even cook on this. The horse is in the kitchen. Be amazing. Ramsay Arthur. Alright, I think that's good enough for him. We're gonna go ahead and cook some better portions and store them away. And then we'll sleep, see what's up. Maybe wake up in midnight, see ourselves a ghost train. I don't know. I have a lot of bounties, so I'm not really trying to travel in the day right now. I wonder if, like, in his patch of satchel, like, there has to be, like, a whole freaking pound of salt in that thing, right? Because that's how they used to store crap. It's like, maybe... Okay, well, I guess Arthur just doesn't want to sleep. He wants to chance it. Fine, Arthur. Whatever. The horse says, let's go too, so... Alright then, Coco. You've made my mind up. Anyways, so let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice mission. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Maybe we can pay attention to John. I haven't really been doing that. We have 2 ideas. A, we can go see John Marston, or we can go do dangerous stuff with animals with a guy over here. I kind of want to go like slack off like John and go see dangerous animals. I feel like that's really more cooler. Sorry, John. We'll get around to it. I reckon. I mean, like, when's John ever been around? He's never around for his kid, never around for Abigail, never around for the freaking, like, gang. And they literally talk about that. They're like, well, John, you've been gone for like 2 years. Which I hope that they cover in Red Dead Redemption. I would be really happy if they actually turn back the clock to the very early, like, freaking dawn of the West, like the birth of the West in that situation, and giving more of a peek in the situation of, like, what John did during those 2 years. Because I feel like his absence is, like, a whole story in itself. It leaves a lot of mystery and, like, I guess, lore, like, plantationable points that you can just, like, kind of, like, put there and, like, grow. Yeah, I've actually done a lot of those, you know, and that's another reason why I love Red Dead is, like, I feel like there are some that I might even missed. Like the point you can find like a robot, you can find like a glowing lantern through like Marconi, getting the freaking like amazing Bigfoot encounter. Like there's the Revenant like bear, like I guess like ploy. And there's like so much more too that people are still unraveling. The time traveler, the art. I mean, that was probably one of my funner ones in like the portions of like journeying around in this game, was trying to get to the art section. It was so cool, like all these carvings on the wall, and like you're like wondering what's happening next, and there's story narrative, and then there's Gavin! Has anyone noticed that guy? If anyone's played this, share of likes when I ask the community to like, and new viewers, like who has met the Gavin dude? He is hilarious. I've like been through so many chapters, and every so often you just hear that voice and you already know who he is. You're like, oh, okay, cool. It's that dude. Oh, here's a little nice little, I think, Easter egg. I think, wasn't this one of the houses that they, oh, except for that crow that can levitate, apparently. Thank goodness I was streaming when I, like, broadcasted that. You freaking Zen style, like, crow. Must be powered by AMD or something. But like houses like this, every so often you'll find, which this one seems to be quite normal as they're, I guess, go. But there is like a Frodo, like whole Lord of the Rings play house, if I remember correct. I'm not quite sure if this is it, but it looks cool. It's like buried into the ground. It's like near like the hillsides.
Wait a minute there. I need to have a word with you. Calm down.
He wants to have a word, so.
Side was expecting no visitors.
Whoa.
Sorry, I don't know why. I find this so entertaining.
I'm just gonna walk away, partner.
This is a warning. Okay. I'm done now. I swear. Faster! Move!
Moving?
Sorry. I'll stop messing with you now.
I think I killed him last time because he shot me. You know, he must not be like so keen to getting like new people. But let me get on my horse. Oh man, seriously?
God damn it! You're gonna die!
I tried to walk away from that. Everyone saw that. That was not me. Let's see here. And while you play the story, Aaron, great, because I wanted to get the good ending. I got the really bad ending in the first playthrough because I was being a cowboy, you know, just doing things like, you know, cowboys do. Like shoot randomly in the air for no given reason, rob people, take whatever you want, really just give them the answer of the gun. So yeah, I wanted to get the good ending, where Arthur rides off into the sunset. I feel like me as a gamer, I want that trophy. So I wanted to do that, and then eventually kind of phase into Red Dead Redemption, the original, before they port over, because there's actually been a lot of talk in Red Dead, and they leaked it on Rockstar, and one of the old and disgruntled employees had leaked out some information about them possibly working, and already have been working on a Red Dead Redemption remake, and which would make sense. I mean, like, let's be real here. Let's pause real fast. Look at the map. They've literally almost recreated the almost thing. They're just missing certain segments within this map, and they've already been adding and playing around with that on the online. So it's like, you can kind of see like where the possibilities of today and tomorrow are definitely going to be coming to more to the fruition point where, yeah, why would they not like want to have like a great situation? Oh yeah, here we are. Cool. to have like an opportunity to recast it. So I want to restream like the original on PlayStation 3, because I guess the only way you can do that right now is either A, have the old copy of it, and I have that, and Undead Nightmare, which is really amazing gameplay. And then like you just can go on, like I think it's like PlayStation Now or something like that that has it, or stream, whatever their streaming network is. They have that, so it's just like something they pretty much just interfaceably want to have exclusive until they probably drop it over there. But I mean, it makes sense. Sony's really good about just like keeping their own stuff. I think that was cross-platform though, but I'm not quite sure where Rockstar sided with them with Red Dead Revolver, because that could have been a PlayStation exclusive, and that could have been Rockstar's ties to them. So, and that was during the era when they would give certain things to certain like contentable point to kind of allure you to a PlayStation, or lure you to a like Xbox platform. Right? So like I'm hoping I can stream that for you guys and gals. Like I want to do that, and then like get back into Red Dead Online, because that's kind of a bigger community that I've been helping out people on my YouTube channel, where I've broadcasted a video in like the last month and a half, and I think I got almost like, it's almost like 12,000 views right now, and a lot of people have, it's helped. So in that standpoint, it'd be kind of nice to test out more of the online server. But I was hoping I was going to do it earlier, but I didn't get beta access from like Sony, and that happens. It seems like they rolled it out to like more of the UK community, and I've had that happen where I didn't get it and then I got it the next round. It's just kind of like a Sony Comic-Con roulette. But it's nice to see everyone having a good time in that chat for on all the fun sides of all the streaming. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, I feel like I was supposed to do something for him. Not bad.
Much appreciated, you know.
What is he doing again? Do you want to take a picture of me? I feel like... Damn it, I totally lost the narrative of what the hell I was supposed to do with him.
Let's move.
I think this is his horse. My horse is there. Okay, so yes, that was the very correct thing to do, apparently. Yeah, the main missions are really beautiful. Like, the world of Red Dead Online, even though it is pretty drastically big, and then Red Dead the story is a little smaller, I was sizing up the map of Red Dead Redemption, and someone had put like an online video where they were comparing like all of these like huge maps throughout time. I don't know what the hell he wants. It'll trigger again. I'm assuming that that's just bugged at this point, or I just wasn't paying attention enough. And then Joel, thanks for the 28 stars, my friend. Cheers, you're making it hail over here. Everyone on the M7 network. I appreciate you folks. Oh, I'm just supposed to hurt him? Come on now. Okay, that's what we're supposed to do. Well, this is gonna be fun. Come on.
Come on, horses. Move it. Here. That horse. Don't listen. Go on. Look pretty doing it.
Go on, get. I feel like this is super cowboy. Just run around and shooting. Oh, no, no, no. Dear God, I shot some of the horses. They're so pissed. They're going to retaliate. They're going to start throwing hoofs. Seriously. Sarcasm. Oh, I gotta love that. Where's the emoji for sarcasm? I feel like that should be a thing, right? Like the roll of the eye like sarcasm like emoji. Like, where are the cool emojis? No offense, I grew up with them and they were really cool, and then they evolved, and like I feel like they got really kind of like stock overnight, and I was like, what the hell? Well, I guess I got them all riled up. They're BPM. Sorry. Nice. Going down, Chris. All right, now, finally, I can go back to town and finally, I actually want to help the lazy bum John Marston now. It's very rare when I say that. I reckon.
You're too kind. So how are these?
Brian, how you doing, man? Me too. That's why I like playing it. Like, it took me like a second to like realize like how much I played this game until I uploaded all the videos on my Facebook exclusive like playlist that you guys and gals of the M7 community have available to you to watch from now to present. As well as Spider-Man. I need to do the next one, which is probably Days Gone and a few others that are like more popular on there, and then start dialing in the smaller ones. Since Facebook's site is very new, it has its bells and whistles, but it takes a lot longer. But it seems like a lot of the social creation sites are trying to do like newer things, and it's kind of bogging down stuff as they upgrade their hardware with AMD stuff. And the Rome processor is insane. It literally just made every single freaking like CPU obsolete. It makes my freaking Threadripper look like a tiny like 4-core processor on a lone prairie by itself, and it hasn't gotten electricity in about like, I don't know, 10 years. That's how efficient that damn thing is. It's insane. We're gonna start to see some really cool stuff in like data centers in like the next like probably like 2 to 3 years, let alone 5 years. Leaps and bounds in that and technologies, and what we're gonna be seeing is gonna be really cool. And apparently, I guess like AMD is like, nope, we ain't doing no Zen Plus crap anymore. We're done with that. We're only going to upgrade and keep upgrading our processors. So you get more bang for your buck. Freaking love AMD. Thank you, Lisa Sue. I appreciate she's actually staying with the company. She didn't want to for a split second, from what I heard, but I guess those were just rumors. I should probably turn off. Let's see here, the map system of where we're supposed to go. I feel like there's a mission over here. Oh, this is the oil refinery. Oh crap, do I have enough bullets for this? I mean, it could be worse, right? Holy crap, it's a gaggle of freaking geese! But they're turkeys. I destroyed them all before Thanksgiving. It'd be cool if they're, you know, geese. I'm sure there's probably some Indian on top of a cliff, like, going like, this is what's wrong with this country. No Indian tears. Be like, this country used to be good. The turkey used to roam free and not have to worry about the white man. I mean, you have to really understand, like, this was a very peaceful prairie until, like, all of a sudden the domesticated, like, culture came out of nowhere and was just like, well, we're gonna do it with steam and power and take everything over and redesign everything, basically. Don't get me wrong, I'm an American, and obviously this wouldn't even be possible without me being here at this point in time and streaming, but it's just like, our culture and history is very interesting to me, just because it's like, there's a lot of, how can I say, hypocritical standpoints that we stand for, but yet we kind of like, go after, but I understand times change, and the liberties of yesterday are not the liberties of what we see today, and those standpoints have to be judged within the time periods that they were relevant. Let me go ahead and pay my bounties because I've pretty much destroyed everything. Man, I'm super stoked for next week's episode of Dragon Ball. Holy crap, I can't wait. I don't know if anyone's watched the new episodes. I don't want to spoil it, but stuff's getting really cool.
Nothing like a fresh start.
Like, I love the character development that they have with, like, obviously Vegeta and, like, freaking, like, Goku. Like, but it's just, like, so much more intertwined than, like, what GT ever aspired to be. Now, let's go see John. Probably should, like, you know, feed my horse.
I'm sorry, boy. There's my boy.
Oh, he's literally down the street. I was like looking, I was like, how long is John gonna be away? He's just down the street. He's just a skip and a hop. I wonder if we're gonna run into our civil servant dude.
Hey, hey!
Yeah!
Talk about this! Arthur!
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Come lend a hand here.
Go ahead and call your mama for all I
Smarten
care.
him up, will ya?
Oh, hell. Wasting my time anyway.
Oh, gosh darn it, Uncle. What the hell you doing?
I thought you had it covered.
Just wait till you're old. I'll be at camp if you need me.
Go drink yourself into oblivion.
That don't beat all.
Meanwhile, Uncle messed it up again. The auction yard sale was therefore conveniently being hosted by John.
Feeling better?
Rather, fixed
How's the
by
scar?
John.
I heal pretty fast. Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Baby?
Shepherd. Even he does have a farm later on.
Where exactly we
But that's
going?
besides the point.
Collect some.
He's got to get to
Let's
Emerald
get some
Ranch
sheep.
first.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see. That train job was a start, but we need more money. Till we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was
Yeah, he's
worried you'd
probably
say
right.
That. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
Then that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
Like what, John?
There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is...
Yeah, me too. I am getting, how can I say, a lot of intuition to say I probably should be able to run after this.
Gun store?
Yep. Can you, head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Eh, shouldn't be a problem. If you want to see what we've got, it's all in the catalog here.
I was beating him to the punch. I thought maybe the narrative would have been so cooler. He just handed me the rifle. Oh, cool. I feel like that scope's good enough. I need to look at the stock. There's not really a lot of upgrades. I'm not going to spend this money on this gun.
You good?
Sure.
Let's go.
You okay, boy?
Yeah!
Why Why couldn't you have done that?
Yeah, seriously, John. Why do you always have to be hella lazy and make other people do your
I had a
work?
run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run. I've
You
had a
pissed
run
someone
with
off,
half that
John?
town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this?
Yeah, why you gotta be catty?
Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't.
That's
If
the
you
issue.
say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you
Because
got
you're
one
not
of your own?
actually owning it, John. That's why.
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once. That's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl. What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
Oh, you have no clue what the hell you just locked yourself into. It's gonna be an oil shooting fest.
Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
That's a really cool camera shot. And these new HDR screenshots are insanely good. I feel like they stepped their game up so much when it came down to this game and like the
Head
realism.
out to the ridge up there. Get a proper view. So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collected on the sale.
Like,
Now the town will care
are you
to
trying to
notice
say
too
we're gonna
much.
get duped, John?
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Figure we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can see.
Because
from up
someone will
here.
ask if someone grabbed a sniper rifle and they'll just be like, yeah, it was Arthur. So basically, John just turned all the heat onto Arthur, you piece of crap. I just figured out what you just did. Took me 2 playthroughs, but I figured it out, John.
Okay, I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Another shot in, club. Yep, that spooked them all right. All right, let's go round them up.
That was very easy.
Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No,
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
most cowboys I know were dumb as trees.
Hard work, John.
How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
They're pretty scattered. Trampling them.
You ain't helping.
Not my fault. Coco went for death. Learn the path of the righteous. Lamb on. Okay, John. Turn him around real fast. I love how they love to run in sync. That is like so freaking hilarious that sheep do that.
What are you doing? You're gonna spook them.
That's kind of the point, John. Do you not know how to herd? You spook them.
Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way. Trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing. Quickest route back to Valentine is right around that mountain.
Okay. Like I said, I'll handle this. Move it.
He is very good at it.
That's it.
Yep.
Hold on. Whoa.
They're under persecution at all times. John, why don't you go?
Up, up.
Oh, cool. Finally, some of the buttons started working. Herding's hard work. That's why if he reaches to the pack of premiums, I'm down. Oh, John, what the hell?
There you go. Keep moving.
He's got a few loose screws.
Yeah. No. Yep. Those are up, boys.
There you go.
I reckon we've done our part.
Fine sheep.
I would like to think they are.
You seen better around here?
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock.
25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done.
John knows how to talk.
Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be lit.
Robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
No, we never really was.
Easy.
John. At my horse real fast. Get him away. You're ruining the bonding session I'm having here. Go on, John. Hit your horse. Go inside. Hit mine too.
But in the end, I don't believe in absolutes, just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromise it. Well, I have never been.
Damn it, I wanted to get a plate of food ordered.
Dutch, need a boat?
Where have you been?
Strauss.
Working. Marston's thing.
Good.
And we're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen?
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I
Yeah.
should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
To your good health.
Thank you.
You are good health.
Vanderland!
Oh no.
Get out here! Get out
What
here
the
now! Vanderland! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I have these men killed!
What do you think?
Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn. When I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me! Vanderlyn!
Attaboy. Tall drink. Let's do this.
Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man
Look at those
for the
eyes.
sins
Those
of
beautiful
another
blue eyes.
who wants to be the Messiah? Not me. Nor do I want to be this Dutch Vanderlyn. Whoever he may be.
Oh, whoa. Did I not have enough juice? Damn it. I'd like to retry from the thing. Well, it's only Strauss that, like, we'd be missed. I mean, what has John done? He can't even swim. The loading time in this is actually more ridiculous than I thought.
Wants to be the Messiah. Not me. Nor do I want to be this.
He never stood a chance. There we go, Arthur. Mean mug. No, I'm using this as chance to cake them all out. It's okay. I'll take the karma hit on this one. Okay, hold on. Let's take a swig of this.
Would you shut up?
Getting our 6, that's what I'm doing. It's called a mini-map, punk. Dude, we pretty much destroyed this town. There's like no coming back from this at all. I know. When the moment's right now, hold on. Oh, Strauss, stop being a big baby. Making sure it's all clear. I gotta kill everyone in town.
Not fine.
That was pretty epic, though.
Get him on the horse and let's go.
Hold on,
Sure,
Strauss.
nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up.
Sure.
And the progression of the
Stick
story
around after
begins.
this. Let's go.
Oh shit, no room for typing.
I better get out of here. Time to go, boy.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out of freaking Dodge now. Alright, let's ditch him. Just in case they come after me, I can just mess them up. There we go. Now they're gonna see the trail going there. I lost him. Alright, cool. You go ahead and look at something else and say cheers. But yes, I can put the dang keyboard down. So, right now we're not allowed there. We could go back here. But I feel like this might be a great time to maybe try to find one of the... Wasn't that one? I forget, there's like a tap that you have to hit. There we go. Right, Dutch, what did you need? Ask for a pipe. Or a fountain pen. Here, Jack asked for a penny. Look. Noblest of men. So there's a lot of things that are in, like, I guess the portion. It's not going to be too bad. It should still be something I can grab. I believe they're all story progressions you could run with. I just need to look them up in order to actually find out where these things actually physically are. That'd be cool. Oh, let's go say howdy to these folks.
Oh, hey there.
How's it going?
Well, it ain't going at all. We're broke. We're about ready to call it quits, to be honest with you. Listen, I hate to ask, but is there any way that you could help us get the supplies that we need to finish?
All right, here you go. But you best not be playing me for a fool.
Oh, I ain't, mister. I swear.
We just have to hurry up.
Hey, how you doing? Mr. Coda in the house. That's a cool emblem. Is that like a Mustang with the black and the white? It's like a balance. That's cool. Yin and yang.
Looks like you're almost done.
I sure hope so. God, I can't wait to get out of here.
Looks like you're almost there. We might actually finish this thing.
There's the spirit.
I'll be back later for what you owe me.
I'll have it just as soon as we manage to sell this place off. Well, don't feel you have to hang around on my account.
Because I kind of got the supplies. I feel like they could have just done so much better with it. And I did my good deed.
Let's go, boy.
That way I can kind of counterbalance all the destruction I just did in that town.
Yeah.
Which surprisingly was not Micah's fault this time. Yeah, I'll be shot instantly when I go inside of there. There's nothing else on the map right now that's even selectable, so let's go see Dutch. I'm gonna let the cinematics take it away. If we get shot, then it's an all cinematic CG. So far, so good. Totally made it past that one. Shoo. The joys of Red Dead. The environmental changes. I've noticed in Chapter 2 and 3, it definitely seems like to have more environmental changes throughout it, which is pretty cool. But, who knows? Things are like really, really cool sometimes. I feel like he can pick up the pace though. There we go. Ow! Change the camera angle. One thing I did notice though, it's like the environment also helps since they don't really had the luxury of getting a whole bunch of like showers. Nature was kind enough to rain on them. They just went with it. Now we should be coming around the bend where we're supposed to be anyways. I'm just gonna go ahead and just obliterate that path and just go straight for the center.
Who's that?
Oh.
Arthur, dumbass.
Ah!
You're back in one piece.
Damn, the camp fund's down by a lot.
We keep heading east. Is that the plan?
Well, for now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Well, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low. Turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it.
Okay, they're there.
They even got the
I was like, I hear their
dope
voices.
anything
They're
but
on the
a
bend
bunch of
somewhere.
killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea.
Gentlemen.
We don't have a choice. Hello. This
You join us here,
soon.
Morgan?
Damn right it
You
will.
gonna help out around here?
Constipated as usual.
I guess I have to go directly into his tent. He's got it like all closed off. But to be fair, I didn't really want to get involved in this talk with Hosea.
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Charles, come with me. We got work to do.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Come on, pal.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the reaction. Let's see here. These are actually fun missions. There we go. A little down the way. It didn't select. I forgot, I just got the internal lock of freaking like the horses. I don't understand why it just trailed me there. I should have known I was gonna get caught. Because you can't really run until you get out of a certain area. It's like part of their OS.
Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up, moving on.
Hey, wait up!
Now stay with me, please.
So, you were saying?
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
We're smart
Only known
mans.
him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
don't
say.
have to tell me.
The irony.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
It's just
I don't
abiding
know.
time.
Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons and better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so sure. Maybe the price on our heads got too big.
Yeah, they've certainly got money behind them.
They've got Cornwall's money behind them for
Yeah,
one,
they're a bot.
which guarantees even more trouble.
I think we can pick up the pace a little bit. We're pretty much aimed dead stack right where we're
I
supposed to
think
be.
that must be it up ahead. The old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
Yeah, probably not the best place. People wouldn't come around looking again. I'm looking for someone.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. All right, Charles, let's go take a look. Look, here it is. A few tents, but the place looks empty.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
I mean, it's empty. Might as well.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Whoa.
Someone's been here.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that.
Here, why is it tripping out, like, on this part? I mean, I see the person underneath there. I know there's a person underneath there, too. I don't know what's going on. The game was... Yeah. Because you weren't loading the script. The game is acting interesting. The fishing pole was acting weird.
I see something over there.
It's kind of lame that it starts here, but whatevs.
Looks like trouble got here before us. Think I saw a camp up ahead. Let's go take a look.
All right.
Look, here it is. A few tents, but
Maybe stealing the cans wasn't the best. Cool, and actually let me trigger it this time.
It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
he said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Oh,
German?
from the Deutschland.
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Well put.
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
I see a trail just ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, let's go. What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman, her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur.
That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right.
Looks like they cut off down the trail to the left.
You're right. Okay, come on. So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch yet.
They picked the wrong man there. Hold up. Let me check this.
Look, they go along the shore there.
I see him. So like you were saying before.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me. Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
That's true.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Well,
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. A year or more.
Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
That's my boy. They continue on that trail ahead of us.
Good eyes, Arthur. Let's keep on him.
Like you were saying before,
He did? Easy.
and we was family, you know?
Hey, quiet now. There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Seems deserted. Let's take a look. Hey, get back on your horse.
I wanted to use the element of surprise.
Yeah. Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
There he is. Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
I see 3 coming this way.
You get the hell away from him!
Why the hell
Oh, wrong guy.
you drag us into this trouble?
That all of them? Doesn't look like it. Look out! Riders coming in!
Both of you!
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down!
Damn, he really got the run in the mill. I wasn't gonna let him get away that easy.
See what they've left behind for us.
Sie sind alle weg! Bitte, lassen mich gehen!
I gotta clean my gun. Been, a little used and abused.
thought you wanted to get this over with, Arthur.
Helfen Sie mir! Machen Sie mich los!
Cut him free. Let's get him back to his family.
I mean, at this point in time, I'm just gonna let like him chill and watch the care package. And this is my best chance because it's story scripted. There's not gonna be people coming after us right now.
Come on. You look in some pain there.
And I don't think there's any other selectable items.
It's okay. We're getting you out of here.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
It's very well.
Yep. Here. All right. Come on. I'll take you back to your family.
Hat meine Familie Sie geschickt? Also soll ich mitkommen?
Yep.
This is just too combatic for like having the cinematics. Like the horse is gonna die if I do this. I don't want my horse to die.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld. Money. Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
Like this is like more of like the Taylor portion of being like the good Samaritan in this situation. Like you really see Arthur like struggling in this portion of the story because it's like he's really just wanting to be a good person, but he also understands the time and length that they have caused within causality. Pinkertons are
Dem
going all
Herrgott sei
up.
Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wär's so gewesen. Meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar.
Family
Ein großer
reunion.
Mann.
Ja,
Ein großer Mann.
ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja,
Gosh darn it.
ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
Big brick of gold.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Cool. And the climax of chapter 3 is among us. So, at that portion in time, as we transition from the section of 2 to 3, which is a big chunk of change, this means the map should be completely open in the entirety as we get to a few days later. I wanted to say that. Meanwhile, in the fog, John wakes up doing nothing. Arthur already ahead of him. Sweet. Strange kidney. A lot of those mission points too, I think you might have to get the good ending, you might have to do gold, which is, see your details. New horse, Scarlet Meadows, Strawberry Stable. Cool. And Duchess, he's ready to do this. And like, this is where the game starts to become a lot more open-faced, which is really cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, get some food real fast. Everyone, let's see if we can't raid a stream on Facebook. It doesn't seem like anyone's live, but I'll go ahead and say, hey, thanks everyone for staying tuned. If you're new to the network, you can definitely hit a follow, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. I'd shut down the portion of which I should be able to end this so it catches up with 7 seconds ending. And then on YouTube, sorry, I just got all this stuff shut down real fast. Go ahead and say what's up on the Real Talk real fast. So, we had a fun time, and we got a lot of stuff done. I feel like John was more of the centerman of this piece as we kind of got around. We got down to the having the dad, which was pretty cool in the Red Dead Redemption 2. I wanted to see that, like in that storytelling portion of just like where the story was really starting to develop and where they were kind of getting into it, like a lot of gameplay, which was really cool. So, hat hair. Anyways, but yeah, if you're new to the network, you can definitely hit a follow or subscription, or I guess it's just really just you can subscribe and it's absolutely free. And if you do so, maybe I'll become Cousin It. Who knows? My hair might get completely controlled and take over my complete body. But anyways, everyone, every time I say thank you very much for staying true to the network, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future.